Hi guys. So Deuteronomy chapter 31. Do you know that Moses, it's his birthday in this chapter. And God has reminded him that he's not going to be with the children of Israel too much longer. Moreover, the Lord told Moses, when he is gone and he bring the children of Israel into the promised land and they are all living well and having the satisfaction of life, they're going to turn their backs on him and they're going to start to worship other gods. And he told Moses he will be mad, he will get angry, and he will turn his face from the children of Israel because of the evils. We must be careful when the Lord blesses us. Many times we ask him to bless us and we make promises to him what we're going to do, and then when we inherit those blessings and we're well satisfied with it, we forget God and we focus on the blessings, take our eyes off of the blesser, who is the Lord, and we start giving more attention to the things that he's blessed us with. And he hates that. It makes him angry. We do not want God to turn his face from us. So we must remember that he is a God who gets angry. His anger is kindled, especially when he finds his creation worshiping other things, making them gods, for he is the only God. Moses reminded the children of Israel, he said, you know what? I am right here. And you are so stiff-necked and rebellious in front of me. He said, I know when I am gone, you will turn from the Lord. You will be disobedient and rebellious. He said, and you know what? God is going to turn his face from you. He also tell them, he said, I'm right here and I'm seeing. So what he knew, what God was saying was truth. Let's read Deuteronomy chapter 31, the King James Version. And Moses went and spake these words unto all Israel, and he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. Also, the Lord had said unto me, thou shalt not go over this Jordan. The Lord thy God will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as the Lord had said. And the Lord shall do unto them as he did to Zion and to Og, kings of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. And the Lord shall give them up before your face, that ye may do unto them according unto all the commandments which I commanded you. Be strong and of a good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moses called unto Joshua and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, Be strong and of a good courage, For thou must go with this people unto the land which the Lord had sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And the Lord, He it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And Moses wrote this law, and delivered it unto the priests, the sons of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and unto all the elders of Israel. And Moses commanded them, saying, At the end of every 7 years, in the solemnity of the year of release, in the Feast of Tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn, and fear the Lord your God, and observe to do all the words of this law, and that their children, which have not known anything, may hear, and learn to fear the Lord your God as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. And the Lord said unto Moses, Behold, thy days approach, that thou must die. Call Joshua, and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge. And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation. And the Lord appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of a cloud, and the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And the Lord said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers. And this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, whither they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, Are not these evils come upon us because our God is not among us? And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods. Now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it to the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. And when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat, then they will turn unto other gods and serve them, and provoke me, and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imaginations, which they go about, even now, before I have brought them into the land which I swear. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day, and taught it to the children of Israel. And he gave Joshua the son of Nun a charge, and said, Be strong and have a good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swear unto them that I will be with thee. And I will be with thee, And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against the Lord. And how much more after my death? Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death ye will utterly corrupt yourselves, and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days, because ye will do evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the words of this song until they were ended. Thus ends the reading of Deuteronomy chapter 31. Whew, see what I mean? God, who is all-knowing, He knows, He sees, and He understands everything. Nothing is hid from His eyes. He is the all-wise God. He has all knowledge and all power. So He knew that the children of Israel will turn against Him. Now think about our lives for today. Think about our lives, the way we go about our lives. God knows everything about us. He knows what we will do tomorrow, once He tarries and He allows life. And He knows all that was done yesterday and all that will be done today. Think about it. Let's not kindle the anger of the Lord against our lives. We do not want God to turn His face from us like He did to the children of Israel, and make evil to befall us. Because we're reading and we're seeing the repercussions when we make other things gods. When we rebel, when we're in disobedience to His laws and rules and instructions and commands. So that's all I'm going to say today. So let's stay blessed. Let's stay in obedience. Thank you for reading with me. I am moving on to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Please go back and study this chapter and let the Holy Spirit minister what He wants you to know personally from this word, so that you could stay in obedience. Thanks.